Hello everyone. This is a very short video on how to pronounce English authors for the last year of the Scuola Secondaria Italiana, okay, the ones that are doing the Maturità. Most of my students tend to mispronounce British authors' names, which sometimes can be rather irritating. So this is by no means a complete list of all authors or their works, just the ones that get mispronounced, okay? If you have others that you're not sure of, you can always send me a message. Please do so, okay? So let's start with the first one that, despite not being used in the 5th year, it comes up all the time, okay? And that's the name of the famous bard William Shakespeare. William Shakespeare. It's not Shakespeare, it's Shakespeare. Shakespeare. Okay, and now let's whoosh through the centuries and move to the end of the 18th century with the first generation of Romantic poets. Okay, so we have the two most famous poets that are William Wordsworth, not Wordsworth, Wordsworth, and Samuel Taylor Coleridge. Coleridge, not Coleridge. Coleridge. The two of them wrote the lyrical ballads. The lyrical ballads. Okay. Then the second generation of Romantic poets sees Lord Byron, okay, with the Romantic hero, Percy Bysshe Shelley, okay, Mary Shelley's husband, and the very famous poet who wrote Ode to the West Wind, and John Keats with his odes on aggression and stuff like that. Okay, then we have Jane Austen. Jane Austen, not Austen or Austin. Austen. Mary Shelley with Frankenstein or Frankenstein, and Charles Dickens. Charles Dickens. Okay. After him, we have the Bronte sisters. The Bronte sisters, we do pronounce the E at the end because it's actually of Scandinavian origin. So the Bronte sister, Emily Bronte, wrote Wuthering Heights. Wuthering Heights. Okay? Wuthering Heights. There is also a lovely song by Kate Bush, which I suggest you listen to. And Charlotte, not Charlotte, Charlotte Bronte wrote Jane Eyre. Jane Eyre, not Eyre. Let's move on to Robert Louis Stevenson. Robert Louis, not Louis, Stevenson, who wrote The Strange Case of Dr. Jekyll, and Mr. Hyde, not Jekyll. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Move on to Oscar Wilde and the aestheticism, okay? And he wrote lots of things, okay? But one of the most mispronounced of his works is Lady Windermere's Fan. Lady Windermere's Fan, which is a fantastic and funny comedy. And then we have the Ballad of Reading Gaol. Reading Gaol. Reading is a town in England, and Gaol is spelled G-A-O-L, like in the old times, but it's pronounced jail. Not so happy. Move on to William Butler Yeats. William Butler Yeats, not Yeats or Yeast or Yest or anything like that, no. Okay, and with the Celtic and not Celtic revival. After that, we have Thomas Stearns Eliot, not Eliot, Eliot, okay, who wrote The Waste Land. After that, another mispronounced one is not James Joyce, but his famous work, Ulysses. Ulysses, not Ulysses, Ulysses or something else, Ulysses. After that, we have Virginia Woolf. Virginia Woolf. I know there are two O's, but actually it's Woolf, okay? Incidentally, she was married to Leonard Woolf, not Leonard or Leonard, Leonard. Another mispronounced one is Francis Scott Fitzgerald and The Great Gatsby. The Great Gatsby, not great, great. Then we have George Orwell, not Orwell, with 1984. And finally we have Samuel Beckett with Waiting for Godot. Godot, not Godot. Okay, I think that I've covered most of them, or at least most of the ones that get mispronounced. As I said, please do drop me a line if you'd like me to tell you about the others, but I think the others are pretty straightforward. Bye. Good luck with your exams.